this came about because once we got but even before we got the iPads, the kids pretty much had the freedom to work wherever they wanted in the classroom that was comfortable for them as long as they were using their time to work. So once we got the iPads, we found that about 80% or 85% of the kids were never at their desks all day long. So when we started brainstorming, Coach Catlett and I, about what we could do to make it a more comfortable space, because they were just laying on the tile and they were laying on the hard carpet, we kind of said, wouldn't it be cool if it was more cafe with some couches and some comfy chairs? And so we said, yeah. So then when I talked to the kids about it, they were like all on board. Then I spoke with the parents about it at our iPad training, kind of got their feedback, spoke with Mrs. Johnson. She was 100% on board, my principal. And so that weekend I just kind of went out and searched and scrounged, and I got all the furniture that I got without paying for any of it. And so Craigslist is where I got it all. There is a free section on there which you can always look through. Also the furniture section, I just came up with a very sweetly worded email that said, you know, if I sure hope you sell it for what you're selling it for, but if you don't, as an alternative for a donation center, if you would consider our classroom as a donation center, we would appreciate that. I probably send out 30 emails a week, and I hear back from like 4, and successfully, 3 or so in a month's time. So it's a lot of work out there for not a ton of return, except that I have not paid for anything in my classroom, and a lot of it I'm really sticking with leather, pleather, or vinyl to be sure for ease of clean. And I have a pub table that's coming this summer, and a dining room kind of table, sort of, that's coming. And I'll have a coffee table, so I'll have some workstations.